Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the second part series in my winter capsule wardrobe. So I'm going to show you more dressy evening looks. And this is all for different occasions, like for date nights, and this is for the holidays, and even chabasim, and even I think for weddings. So I'm going to go through it and really show you guys the key pieces that I use to layer, and then after that, any kind of piece you find after, you can always style with these pieces. This should be a shorter video because we basically have where we started from for my first video, because those are also some pieces that you can also use for even date looks, but I just wanted to amp it up and kind of finish it off what I would use. So can't wait to show you guys. I really hope the first video helped you guys in showing you what pieces I really have to layer and also keep warm for winter and also be modest. So I'm really excited to show you, so I want to jump right into it. Okay, I wanted to show you first bottoms, and then I'm going into some tops. And I only have one dress here, but I wanted to show you guys that I always, if you know me, I many times do have separates because I find so much more versatility and you can do so much more with that. So yes, and don't mind, I might be looking into my screen a little more than usual because it just stops recording sometimes, and it did in my first video, so I really want to make sure I get everything in. So let's get started. Wanted to show my outfit right now. This is my Primark sweater that I told you guys about in my first video. This is one of my capsule pieces. It's just a chunky knit and it's so comfy. I wear a sleeveless shell under here just to layer underneath here, and then I have an H&M hat. This is a beret that I got recently. It's blush and it has these pearls and I think it's so pretty. So I'm just styling with jeans and just pink loafers. I'll show you guys just my go-to H&M pink loafers. Let's jump right into it. So I have my bottoms and my tops. So I first had to start with my bottoms, and I am starting off with some black basic skirts you should have. I have my go-to pleather A-line skirts. This is a skirt I got years ago, I think over 5 years, and I still wear it to this day. It hardly shows any wear. It's something I definitely wear if I'm going on a date. I wear this as a bottom and I just pair it with some nice basic tops. And again, when you have good basics, when you put everything together and they're all basic, all these pieces, but they're good quality, it looks really good no matter what. So I really love that. So this is my go-to. I'm gonna pop an image of how I styled it. It's really a go-to look for like a first date when you're wearing all black and you want to be safe. I love this piece. And then I just added to my collection. I told you guys about this. I got this from ASOS, and it's a pleather pleated skirt, and it's a really good quality. I found something similar I think on Shein, so I will link it. But again, this is also something very nice that you can actually play up again for like a party, for an event. This is a really good piece, really good to have. And then I also got this recently from Shein, and it kind of looks satin, but it's not, and it's really good quality for what you get. And what I like about this is it doesn't have a defined waist. It's more like a fit and a flare, which really complements many silhouettes. So this is really good basic to have. This is something you wear for a wedding because it looks like satin. Then you just pair it with some really nice tops, which I will show you. So again, mixing and matching tops and bottoms is the name of the game, especially when it comes to the capsule wardrobe. So I think these three are really good. You can pick one pleather option and then one kind of satin option. It's really so versatile and it's so good to have. I'm going into my other three skirts. So I think, again, it's always good to have, this is optional, but I like to have kind of a color pleather skirt. Chic Wish is really a go-to for like a nice statement skirt. They're all modest, all knee length, and I got this recently. I got this in the beginning of fall. I styled it with a white sweater, but if I wear it, let's say I even went to, I think I went to like a shepherd breakfast, and I wore this with a black lace top and black heels. It was that easy. And it was something, I just changed it up. Now I didn't wear all black. I think it's a really good option. Any kind of color pleather skirt, again, it's a good option in green. I think in a maroon color is really pretty and it's really versatile. You can really mix and match. And then I had to show you two more pieces. So I think for winter, it's all about, again, everything going with black. It's just easier if you're wearing black tights or black boots. I think a nice printed piece. I got this printed midi skirt and it's knit. I got this, I think, a few years ago, and I still have it. This is something I could wear for a date night. I can even wear it for an engagement party. It is very versatile. I think a piece like this is so good. I know Chic Wish has something similar, so I will link it. And again, it's a knit skirt, so it's nice and warm. I'm like looking at my closet, don't know what to wear. This is really a good piece. Love this. So again, any kind of printed skirt is nice to have mixed up in your wardrobe. I do have my leopard midi skirt that I showed you in my first capsule wardrobe for a weekday, but I can also dress that up need be, so that's also another option. But I love this too. And then something shimmery is so good to have. I showed you guys this on my Instagram. I'll pop up an image right now. It's pleated here, then has kind of like a chevron pattern in the pleats at the end of the skirt, and it's so sparkly. I think a piece like this, so anything with sequins, beaded. The thing is, a sequin skirt is a little too much for me. I can't use it that often, so I think something like this, it's so easy and it's comfortable too, which is important. I also recently wanted to grab an H&M skirt, but not in time for this video. It's black and it comes also in a mint color. I'll pop up an image, and I love that it has a little section of beads hanging. So when you walk, it shimmers a little bit, but it's not too much. So definitely these are options. Those people who don't want to look like a disco ball, want to have a little pop of it, something like this without sequins, but definitely has shimmer and something like that. I will also link other different options that I find. It's so nice to have some sparkle during the winter. I think it's really nice. I have 3 sweaters, and I'm just going to show you a guide of what to look for. So I have this for date nights and also for evenings. All these pieces, there is a detail in it that just makes it like to the next level and makes it more dressy. So I love about this, I got this from Zara, I told you guys about it. I love this detail right here. It's just everything. So if I pair this with my pleather midi skirt, this with a classic pump or a chunky heel boot, I can wear this for a date, no problem. So again, something like this with a detail on it is so important. The white kind of thin knit. What I love about this is that it has this detail right here. It has pearls and it has this ruffle at the end here, which I think is so pretty. I got this from Zara last year, so again, I'm using pieces from last year also, and I keep reusing it. I can easily pair this with my, let's say, pleated pleather skirt, and I put my pearl belt, which I will show you guys. And then I think something with color is really a way to go. I found this recently. It's a nice pink knit, and it has detail on the sleeve, which is so pretty. I had a hard time finding a nice faux fur, and I love this on the sleeve, and it has little rhinestones. I think it's so pretty. This is something for a date night. You can wear all black. So if you wear your knit black A-line skirts and you wear a chunky heel boot, which I will show you. I only have like 3 pairs of like black shoes, different shoes to show you, because I think that's it you need when it comes to evening. And you can change it up. You don't have to wear all black, and you can keep it basic with just a really nice sweater. I will link a few different options from like ASOS and Shein. Sweaters that have a statement to it that you can definitely wear for a date and be comfortable. So I love that. A black sweater dress is so important. I showed you a taupe sweater dress in my first video, but I think a black sweater dress is so nice because you can easily just belt it and wear nice either booties with like a patterned black tights, and I think that's so cute for a date. So that's something that you can be comfortable with, or you can pair with a black chunky heel boot, and it's that simple. I think a black chunky dress is definitely the way to go. And then I want to show you 3 other tops, and these are more dressy. I think even for a wedding or an engagement party. So I have these 2 black tops, and I know we're going into many of them, but this is really what I wear. So I'm really showing you what I rely on and what I actually wear. It's really important. So I think a black lace top is a no-brainer. This is something where I can easily pair with my gold skirt that I showed you guys. And I pair with a nice belt. I will show you my 2 belts that I really use, and it just ooms up the whole outfit. So again, this is lace and it has a lace sleeve. You can take any lace top. That is so important for winter, and again for like dressy evenings or for a wedding. It is a no-brainer. You need this in your closet. And then the other black top you need in your closet is because I always had a hard time getting a more fitted black top that doesn't look too weekday-ish, that still like looks like high quality. And I was searching for what material works for that. And I actually tried this one time because I know that any kind of like very fine netted material really goes on top of a black shell seamlessly. It gives it a little bit of sheen, so it looks really high quality. And I looked into it. Shein had some of these tops, and all of them had some kind of detail, and this detail here is so nice. So basically at the end of the sleeve it has kind of a ruffled end. If you see here, it's a little ruffled, and then it goes basically till here, so it looks so chic. If you have any kind of statement skirt and I want to pair with a simple top, this is the way to go. And this is not something you would think offhand, but when I was looking into it, what would work, this works so well. So Shein has a few different options like this, and they all have some kind of detail. Like they have a different shirt that has gathering at the sleeve. On the whole arm it has this gathered detail, and it's so pretty. I think if you pair this with any kind of statement skirt, this one, or even the knit skirt, or even the pleather skirts, any kind of skirt, this is your go-to if you don't want to think it is so important. So these two kind of evening block tops are so important, and you're welcome. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you from like the struggle of what's in my closet and what to pair with any kind of skirt you find. So I really love that. It is so good and it works every time. Then I wanted to show you a nice statement blouse. I think it's so pretty. So I found this on Shein. It has these two ties, which is so pretty, and it has a gathered sleeve here. So the edge over here, it has this white button. It makes it look really cheap, so I was going to replace it with a black one, but I just easily just tuck this over and you don't see it anyways. So I think something like this, if you're going out, let's say for an event, I think something like this in a black pleather A-line skirt and black heels is a no-brainer. So I think any kind of really pretty blouse is so chic. I think that's it pretty much for tops and bottoms and like dresses. If you follow me on Instagram, I always put swipe ups of different dresses that I find for evening. So again, I don't find use of them that much. I find mixing and matching these pieces works really well, so I don't need to invest in these dresses unless I have a friend's wedding. Otherwise, this is what I keep to. That's why I do swipe ups for you guys. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I am at Style by Frady. I'll put it right here. And I always do swipe ups of more evening dresses or more wedding dresses for you guys. So definitely take a look under my highlights where it's saved. And I wanted to end off with accessories. So I have these two go-to belts that I actually, if I want a belt for any of these outfits, it really brings it up to the next level. I'm all about that. So I have this classic 2-loop gold belt. I'm actually updating it with a GG belt from Amazon, so I will link it down below, and it's actually real leather, the one I'm getting right now. So I really love these kind of options. It really brings up the whole outfit. And then this is my favorite recent purchase that I styled, and you guys know about on my Instagram when I styled this. It's just a pearl belt, and this adds so much, just pearl details. I really love it. These two I always switch around with for my belts. And then I wanted to show you guys how this black coat that I have here is a coat that I would just style with all my outfits. This is what I mentioned in my first video. It's just a black wrap coat. Really is a no-brainer, and I use my fall fur scarf that I told you guys about. I want to end up with some shoes and one bag. I basically have just 3 options. My first must-have for a capsule wardrobe for evening is just a classic pair of black pumps. So I have a tall pair and I have this short one here, and I love the V cut here. This is from Stradivarius. I actually got a boot from them from ASOS that is in stock, so I will show you. But I know that Amazon has a few different options for more of a low heel. I know I want you guys to be comfortable, and my tall ones I don't wear that often because I'm coming of age where I want to be comfortable but still chic. So this is definitely something that pairs well with so many of these looks. It's really important to have a nice statement pair. So my statement pair right now is just this multi-strap heel, very chic, basic. But I think if you want to add some glitz also to your shoes, I will link a few different options. I have a few different heels that I found that have just like a strip of like rhinestones, something sparkly for you guys. Or I found something also, I'm going to put these pictures up. I found another one that the front part of the heel is full of this like matte sequins. So much fun. So if you guys are looking for that, I got you covered. But this really goes, but these 2 pumps really cover me the whole winter. It really does. I wanted to share my final boot with you. This is a chunky heel boot, a nice slender tip here, and it's over the knee, so it's really warm. This is something that I wear when I'm on a date. If I wear any kind of like black skirts with a black simple top and a belt, this really goes with everything, so it's a no-brainer. I do mix up the shoes that I wear with the boots that I mentioned in my first video. So any kind of, my leopard booty, something I could wear with an all black outfit, or I could wear I have a heeled booty in black, and I have tan one in case I need one, and that's it. Just mix and match, and again, just change it up in my sweaters. So if I find a nice sweater, I can easily pair with all my basics. It's a no-brainer. So that's the whole point of this video, for me just to show you basics, and then you could just buy a statement piece and just put it in your closet, and you'll have pieces that will go with it. I wanted to end off with a clutch. It's very important. I have a small black clutch, but I wanted to show you this one. I love this gold handle detail. This is a designer dupe. I got this in Forever 21, I think 2 years ago. So again, this is really nice to wear even on a date or for a wedding. It has a lot of room in case you need it. But something smaller, I will link something similar on Amazon. I think it has a few different options. I will link. And that is it. Video is showing you the fact that if you bought a bunch of different pieces and you're not getting use out of them, and then you realize you're missing some of these basics, it's really good just to budget and write down exactly these pieces that you're missing so you can get it, and then after that have fun with some pieces that you find. Make sure you have these basics, because it really helps you when you're on a tight schedule and you really need to get dressed for a certain occasion. For my first and second video, all these basics, you're covered for winter and you're warm. So I really hope you guys liked it. Again, I style all my outfits on Instagram. Instagram is really the only platform that I can easily share outfits and do swipe ups for anything that is in stock. So please follow me there at Style by Frady. And yes, I have my Instagram live soon showing you my room tour. And again, everything is on budget, and it's just my room right now. I love it. This is more like Cali chic meets cozy. And I think that's really important for my style, that I feel cozy and it's an escape. It's all about the vibe. I definitely feel more relaxed in the setting. So yes, can't wait to show you my Instagram live. It would have been up already and probably saved in my highlights. And yes, I gotta go soon. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.